And we are live, RC Guy Garage. So probably most of you are going to see this as a recording. Not sure what the quality is going to be. The signal strength is good, but it always seems like when I do these lives, like using data, like it just doesn't come out right. So you can see we got the EXB. You can see we got a nice power slide to a stop. You can see we've got some trails everywhere, tons of rips. The thing was all over the place. And I mean, the dust and whatever was here, which was here, and that jump right there, that jump is an annihilator. That thing is, like, I need that jump at my house. I think I've got to figure out how to take that jump and bring it to my house. I could probably get a front end loader, scoop that jump up, and put it right into the back of Big Black, and then, like, just dump it, you know, in my backyard. That jump is perfect. I gotta tell you, that jump is absolutely perfect. So we were all over the place. You can see the trails, the tracks. Here's to give you like a good idea of how this thing hooks up, all right? This is like a single power slide. So I came in and I literally just whipped it, and the thing just came around and just kept on going. I mean, we were talking like sideways, just power slide. See how the track is? Like, see how you can see the track? And then it just takes off. And I mean, then I just launched into there and then just did a jump over there. I mean, it just flew. So the LSD, I almost called it transmission, but the LSD differentials are definitely a different way to drive. Here's the truck right here. We ripped very hard. I mean, I ripped, you know how I rip it, man. So we ripped it really hard. It's only out here for a picture. So, got the wife's car. Motor temps actually got up there pretty good. Man, the crappy part is that as I was like on the way, like to come here, I'm like talking like to the camera and all that other stuff, and I'm like, oh, you know, it's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna switch this around. I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be awesome, because before I left, I talked to my wife, and I'm like, hey, what do you think about tomorrow? You know, maybe we can go out and rip it. And she was thinking about it, and Earl, what's going on, guy? EXB down. EXB down. My rear end is blowing apart. No idea why it dumped out. See what I mean? Even when I'm over here. Even when I'm over here, it dies. Yes, shims. Most likely it was the shims. So mine was oddly shimmed. I didn't have any other shims to throw in it, so it is what it is. I'm going to blow apart the rear end. I initially at first started thinking, because, yeah, I'll show you. Over here, there's like a whole bunch of like gravelly rocks. So what I was thinking was possibly happening was, I was thinking like the gravel was hitting the wing. Because I started to get, I started to get more comfortable with the truck. And Earl can probably attest to, and anybody else that's ever driven one of these EXBs, these LSD differentials definitely act in a like odd way. It's almost as if oddly, it feels soft. Like, it moves. I mean, I'll tell you, the thing was screaming. And I hit that jump. So that jump that's right there, that jump, that, it only looks like it's like, 3 inches tall. It's only like a 3-inch tall jump. Well, that jump is literally like almost as tall as I am. So I'm not quite 6 foot, but I'm close enough. So that jump is like probably like my eyeglass level, I think. And it is the absolute most perfect slope going like either direction. So whether you're hitting it from this direction, like going up that way, or if you're hitting it from over there and then coming up. When you're coming over here, though, there's a lot of ruts to deal with. When you're coming over here, it's nothing but smooth well, gravelly, nothing but smooth and gravel. And then you are able to full trigger hit that jump. And I full trigger hit the jump. I landed the right way. I did not land under power. You know, so I treated it right. It wasn't like I was out here to use and abuse. That wasn't it. But I did suspect that my rear end would explode, and it did. So I am going to take the truck home. We are going to figure out, you guys, all of us, we're going to figure out what happened to my differential. So, yeah. It rips, though. It definitely rips, man. It is I have never, granted, it's not like I'm not some kind of like pro driver or whatever, but I know how to drive an RC, man. So when you see the video, you'll see that, you know, it does appear like I know how to drive the RC. Appear. I can edit really good. But it just has a soft feel. It's almost as if the power's like kind of semi-sucked away from the vehicle, but it's still going fast. I can't explain it. Motor temps got up there. That thing is going to need a game changer fan big time. Damn it! As I'm sitting here and the Outcast is at home and probably could have taken the Outcast here. The rest of the truck is amazing. So I did have a couple of accidents. You know, it just happens. You know, I'm not a pro driver. So, you know, I did have a couple of landings that were a little, you know, off. A couple of front end landings. Also, what I noticed is it definitely likes to, because I'm 20 million rear differential, it definitely likes to come up onto that right rear tire and do like a little bit of a jig. It was pretty cool. It was definitely cool. So that rear differential for me, just like what happened with Earl, I think for a more pleasurable drive, I'm guessing probably that locked up differential. So I don't know if he explained how he locked it up, but I know how he locked it up, and then I know how he intends to lock it up. So he's definitely, I think he's on to something, because for people like us, we like to get out there and like rip it. I mean, we're not on the road, so we're not going to have to worry about, you know, having a separation between the right and left tires. And yeah, is there a possibility of breaking pins and stuff like that? Yeah, of course there is. It's almost like I want to get in there, like somehow weld stuff. Hey, it might be an idea. Get in there with some solder. It ripped. It ripped hard. I'm happy. Even though my diff is broken. I'm actually happy. Because of how that thing handled that jump. It actually handled that jump way better than the X-Max. It actually put the X-Max to shame on that jump. And I mean, the X-Max weighs almost the same amount of weight, right? So the X-Max, I think, is like 26 pounds, and this thing's like 24, something like that. But then again, I should weigh it. I should weigh that thing and see what we have for weight. It drove nice. It really did. RC Rorschach, Earl Moorhead, Shade Tree, Mario, what's going on, guy? Diamond Dust. No, I didn't take it to the Diamond Dust, but I will, because the X-Max is different. The X-Max is it's gonna get infiltration, so I do have to still take apart the Mojave. The Mojave should show me, us, we, the people, the difference between a plastic chassis and an all like metal chassis. It's going to show us like some differences. It's going to show us like you get some strength, you know, from that thing right there because it's got a metal chassis versus a plastic one that is literally like noodling. You know what I mean? It's like literally every opening is probably, as it's driving, it's like siphoning in all that diamond dust from that other spot. Would be kind of interesting to know, because over here it isn't as bad over here as it is over there. This is actually more like a more coarser sand and gravel over here, where the other place definitely is like what we joke around, diamond dust. And it gave Trash Bag a big time workout. And yeah, man, does it rip though. It really does. It really moves. Huh. I don't know. I wish obviously having the temp gun, I did actually run to the car too, so I didn't keep the temp gun in my pocket, but I ran to the car. I had actually 2 power cutouts, I believe. So I've got a connector issue. It's because I'm using those foolish adapters. Don't use adapters, especially in high current bash and thrash scenarios. These adapters are garbage. When you're pulling current, man, when you're moving, it's putting so much heat, because technically each one of those each one of those adapters is a disaster in that power line. So, yeah, I don't know. Did you get out? Oh, I thought you were talking to me, Shade Tree. RC Clan, what's going on, guy? Jo, nice. Are you talking to me, Jo? Nice. Did it feel like a fast time? If you're talking to me, you must be talking to somebody else. Must be talking about somebody going fast, I think. Talking about a TRX going fast? EXB. Deontay, what's going on, guy? Deontay, you took off before I got a chance to ask you the question. I tried asking the question. Are you still here? Trying to pay attention here. Tries to end up. Frank C. Edwards, what's going on, guy? Stop blowing parts off your cards. I don't know. I thought it said it was like 20-something pounds. I don't even know, guy. Who did a rally? Somebody did a rally attempt? Who did a rally attempt? Stick to my backyard track? Nah. No way. She's a ripper? Yeah. Deontay. Earl at work trying to feed baby. Deontay, on your video that you did, I tried watching your last video. Well, not tried. I watched your last video. Why are you telling people like to unsubscribe and give you a thumbs down and all that stuff? That doesn't make any sense. Why are you starting your videos like that? Just get out there and rip it. Get out there, rip it, and just put the video out there. Don't tell people to give you a thumbs down. Because, like, probably there will people be out there, they're like, all right, fine, I'll give you a thumbs down. Maybe that's what you're looking for, I guess. I don't know, guy. EXB for the win. Well, once that rear differential is squared away, yeah, that EXB rips. It flies. It's got an odd way of, like, flying through the air, but it does move, man. It really moves. And that the way the LSDs transfer the power, you could definitely see it happening, because I would give it some speed and then I'd literally just, like, you know, goose it. And it would be like, man, you could see that the front tires really weren't wanting to expand. Like, it just put power to the rear, which was cool to see. It actually was. I did like a bunch of passes by me just so I could get like that idea of what it was. Like, you know, what is this LSD? How is it actually hooking up? And it really was hooking it up to the ground pretty good. It really was. I do like it. I don't like the fact that my rear end's blown. So, but it is what it is. I mean, I did hammer on it. So, yeah, I'm not having some good luck here. My Habal MT seems to last. God. What if my Red Cat diff will fit into the EXB? Because the Red Cat diffs are all metal. That would be crazy. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine if you could take the differential from the Red Cat and throw that in the EXB? You probably can't, but whatever. Uh-oh! Chef Beardsley just dropped a video that says Outcast 8S first issue. It happens, you shredded a spur gear in your Max today. Oh no! But Earl, did you kind of felt like that same scenario, right? That when you'd give it power, it was almost like it was soft. Like it was moving, but it just, I can't explain it. I can't explain how the power transfer feels. It feels oddly like soft. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I'm just used to the other kind of differentials. Rips it nice though. Am I happy about the this KRATON here? Yeah, it's my first KRATON. I love it. I think the thing's awesome. I did tweak the wing like a couple of times. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. Maybe I should stop landing on my wing. I did land on, well, I did like a bunch of, because the thing just wheelies out of control at some points when you just, applying a little bit of that extra trigger pressure. So, anyways, let's see. Live chat. I don't know why it wasn't showing me. It's like not showing me like all the stuff for some reason. So if I flip it to that, it still doesn't show me like enable flash, save highlight. Oh! Does that mean if somebody commented, I could actually save the comment? Mute the microphone? Wow, there's all kinds of stuff on here I didn't know I could do. Almost seems like I'm offline. Am I offline? I don't even know. All right, well, I'm out of here. I just wanted to check in with you guys real quick. I did want to tell you that I did take the EXB for a rip. The EXB is down. I did shred the rear end. I do want to take it home, clean it up a little bit, and then figure out exactly what's going on. See how much damage there is to that differential. It really is a bummer, but there are other ways to keep driving this thing, and I am going to figure that out. So, anyways, thanks for watching this live stream from RC Guy Garage. I'm out of here. You should get out too, and point blank, like I always say, you should just get out and rip it. Do I want to end the stream? Yes, I do. Thank you to everybody that showed up. See you later.